So welcome back from the Labor Day extended weekend. I hope you had a good one. I hope it was productive. Hope you had the time to spend with your family. But we're back at it. Back at the week, and I'm heading to the gym right now. And I hope that you took me up on that challenge to really take that time to dig in and dial in on your purpose. Why you labor, why the people before you labored, and understanding the shoulders that you're standing on to be where you're at right now. Like I told you, I had the chance to do that, and it was very refreshing to really kind of lock that in. So I start, as I'm starting my week and looking into Q4, I'm going into Q4 definitely refreshed, with vision, with purpose, and then a lot of intention, and a lot of what's going to happen in Q4 into 2025 is going to be determined right now. So don't wait until, January 1st of 2025 to begin thinking about 2025. It starts right now. It starts right now. So I'm heading to the gym, and I'll stay tuned. Just finished my workout. I needed that. But anyway, what I wanted to share really quick is, as I was working out, I was in a space of very deep gratitude. And the reason why I was is because I'm like the realization of the people that came before us and everything that they did to get us to this point. We wouldn't have all these opportunities that we have at our disposal right now. And it would be a shame to allow these opportunities to go through our fingers, We have so much, especially if you live in America, we have so much at our disposal. Now, it's not a perfect place, but if you find your lane, when you tap into your lane, things can change pretty fast because of things that we have around us. So I'm about to go downstairs, take a shower, and get my day started. But I just want to share that with you. I was in a deep space of gratitude as I was working out, and I just wanted that to spill over into this video. All right, just got to the office, ready to get things started. But as I'm getting myself set up, what I encourage you to do, take a moment to pause. Take a moment to pause and just reflect on what I was just saying about thinking about those that came before you and the role and the purpose that you have today and what you have in front of you today. So, take a moment, pause. That's what I'm going to do. Before I get started with work, I'm going to pause really quick, and then I'm going to get right into it. So today I spent probably the first half of the day really working on incentive design for a team. I have about 6 people right now, a team of 6, and coming up with the design of how to incentivize them to keep them motivated has been pretty challenging, to be honest with you, because each person, as I get to know each person has their own sets of needs that have to align with them. And at the same time, I have my own, from a business perspective, the business has needs as well. So trying to get those aligned. So I've been working on some of the structure. I'm about, call it 60% of the way there. And then I have to come up with agreements and contracts to get those out within the next week or so. But definitely in a pretty good place with that. And then the second half, met with the CEO, Jason, from Rev Cardo. We're meeting, just trying to get down our processes for onboarding and things of that nature. And these things take time. You got to really work through each element, each component of the actual process and the system itself. So stay tuned. I'm taking a quick little walk. Just went to go see my daughter. Now I'm taking a little walk to get out the office for a little bit and then get back to it. The things that as I'm going through those different motions, business-wise, what I really want to share with you is something that's been very challenging. So if you watched a few episodes ago, we are in the process of potentially getting some angel investment into the business that will allow us to grow at a faster rate than we are right now. So because we'll be able to hire new people. And, you know, we're at a point where we actually got the signature, which is a good thing. But the job's not finished. Because until the money is in, you know, the bank account, then it really doesn't matter, because anything can happen. Anything can happen at any moment. So playing this waiting game and being in this really weird space of like knowing that things could change dramatically almost overnight, or the other option is things could go in a different direction. And being in that waiting game and trying to actually do the work has been a challenge. You know, it has been a challenge in trying to go through that whole process when you have the expectation, knowing that things can change for the business, but yet you're playing this waiting game. It's been interesting, but as soon as things go through, you're going to be the first to know. So let me show you. As you see here, the deal has been signed by both parties, but the job is not finished. The job is not finished, and it's too early to get excited, but it's really difficult to kind of maintain a sense of presence while you're waiting for a significant investment that can change the scope of the business over the next 12 months. Because what's happening is your mind is creating anxiety, because I want to give you guys the details of how, like, the psychology behind this whole thing is that your mind is already spending the money in the future. It's anticipating what we'll be able to do in the future, but you're still right here in the present. So it creates anxiety as you move through your day. So it really hinders your work because you're not 100% present, because you're in the future spending capital. You're deploying capital that has not even been hit your bank account yet. And a lot of people don't talk about this. They don't talk about this especially in a fundraising. You don't talk about how much, you know, a lot of people like break down in these situations because of the psychology behind it. And if you don't have the tools to navigate it, it can mentally mess you up. And they don't talk about this in the entrepreneur world. And that's what I'm going through right now. So you feel the anxiety, but at the same time, you got to stay present. The way I stay present is I have to go back into the past and be grateful for the steps that led me to this point today. Rather than looking forward, I use the power of my imagination to look back. And then what I do is I'll walk through every step of like how I met the investor, all the meetings we had leading up to the investor, the positive meetings we had leading up to the signature that you just saw. And I have to be grateful to see how far, you know, we've come from that point, rather than projecting out and using my imagination to deploy capital that's not in the bank account. And that's the tug of war that we're in right now. We're both feeling the same thing. We have to manage our emotions and still act as if, you know, we still have clients right now that we have to deal with and move forward, move across the finish line. But it gets difficult when you know that something can change everything and it's not all the way there. The job is not finished yet. It's not done. It's not done. So let me know if you've ever felt that feeling where you're anticipating something in the future, like you know that you're getting this you're getting a windfall of cash, and you're already spending the money, but it hasn't come yet, but you need it to execute on things that you have in your roadmap. Let me know how you deal with it, because I know how I'm doing with it. I'm going to be just transparent. It's been a roller coaster. It's been a roller coaster. So here at the gym, had to pick up my stuff, but to be totally transparent, this has been such a roller coaster ride with this investment situation. So a lot of legal things that we're going through as well. At one moment, it looks like everything's going to go good. The next moment, it's like, oh man, it's a roller coaster ride, and managing your emotions is key. So with that said, I'm out for the day. I am actually heading home right now. If you made it this far in the video, I really appreciate it. Don't take it lightly. You already know what to do. Peace.